I think a lot of people probably feel this way. You know, you are doing your best every day to avoid using plastic, and then you forget you're reusable, and then you're thirsty and you don't want to get that bottle of water that's in plastic, but you do it anyway. Or you're at a party or at an event and all they have are cans of sparkling water, and you don't want to be that odd person to go into the kitchen and help yourself to a glass. I think there's these little moments in each of our lives where we set a goal and we might be really mission aligned, but then you start bumping up against reality and realize how much we're all swimming upstream. And I basically became that nerd who was willing to do those socially awkward things. I mean, even in business school, that was sort of my brand, which I embraced, which was like, I'm going to be the sustainability girl that everyone sort of is annoyed by or criticizes. And I decided, like, I'm going to go live that life and see what does that do? What does that mean? And I just became really annoying. I became really annoying to everybody around me, like all my classmates, all my colleagues. My husband was like, you're so annoying. Why are you so obsessed? And I would come home and I'd be so mad. Why doesn't the world want to change? Why is this so difficult? And I think if you're asking yourself that question, it actually opens the opportunity to start thinking more like in systems and maybe give yourself a little bit of forgiveness to understand. Let's start exploring why, as an individual consumer, you can't solve this problem. And what are the bigger structures and incentives at play? Once I started asking that question at business school, I became a happier, nicer person. People wanted to talk to me and hang out with me. My husband was like, oh, you're less of a pain in the butt.